Hello Skylords and welcome to the rPvE of Meta series. This video is about the Infernal Machine. So, not many use this building. Infernal Machine is pretty nice. You have any building anywhere in the complete game, and you would have something attacking that building. You would activate the Infernal Machine, and everywhere on the game, all around your buildings, will prevent them from dying and killing the enemy. So how can we make this better? Maybe we can add a Sky of Sage to this. So now we have more damage. Activate the machine and see what happens. They die. And what would happen if we would not have one, but many of those buildings?
The heavens beckon.
Don't cool down a bit. If they enter now, they die really fast. And what if we combine this with Meta Mastery? So we don't spawn buildings ourselves, we take over the enemy buildings and let them do the work for us. But if you play this a bit, you notice that you run out of Meta Mastery charges, so we're gonna need an offering. Now if we start counting orbs, we have 2 fire orbs, we have 2 frost orbs, we have 1 nature orb for the Meta Mastery, and we have a shadow orb. A total of 6 orbs. That won't work. I'm gonna do some orb switching with Army Monument. And that's the deck concept. If someone of you who looks this video has a better idea how to do it, it would be very welcome, because this is overly complicated. But when I played it, I noticed that it works. It works pretty awesome. It's of course still an off-meta deck, but it does its jobs pretty well. And even if you screw up a little, you don't die instantly. So all in all, pretty good results, which you will see very soon.
Master Archers!
Frostmate at your command.
Master Archers, here. On the job.
This sadly looks like bandits. I won't want to show this off on a harder map, because I played it against Lost Souls, I played it against Fire, and it all turned out pretty well.
Master Archers,
But bandits this is.
on the job. Bagged and tagged. Heads up.
I'm usually taking my Master Archers into a second group, because they are an M counter. They aren't an M counter. I'm talking stupid. I was always focusing bandits with them. Shamans with them. So here I learned something.
Target acquired.
Get a distraction up. Focus the tower down.
Targets.
Let's do some micro to not die with a unit.
Smooth. Whatever. Almost there.
Well, let's heal up. And take a nature up first. Always check what your mate is doing. That's pretty short.
Almost there. Whatever.
Righty.
Better move.
But that's an interesting layout this time.
Bye-bye.
Let's just take over the tower. And as soon as I can, I will oink them.
Heads up. Firing. Whatever.
Let's retreat a bit. Not necessary to die here.
Right on.
But this is pretty weird. Those are some very heavy incomes.
Storm Singer ready.
So it's... Here's a pocket. I'm confused.
Better move. Targets.
Frost Mage.
So all I can say is this is a layout format I've never seen. But we will find out what this means.
Frost Mage at your command.
Knights of Lyre.
I can't take this one, sadly.
Whatever. Closing distance. Bye-bye.
So here's a pocket I see in the shadows, which connects further.
Right on.
And since the much weaker incomes, and this is going into the next lane, I guess. I'm
Smooth.
seriously confused.
Targets.
Yeah, the orb is here.
Firing. Ready. Closing distance.
I hope this will not be my demise. And oink them down and flee.
Silverwing Lancers. Ready. Target acquired.
I would love to have a heal on board now. But sadly I don't. Add another mage for crowd control. And let's oink them.
Whatever. Targets.
Doesn't look like it will be getting incomes from this side.
Whatever. Right on.
So, and I'm killing all my units off to get finally some energy back. And start our setup. Which starts off with an army monument. And we take another fire up, and we are now 2 fire, 1 frost. Nature stays the same all the time. And let's check if somebody else has built a void return. Seems not. So we are adding Shrine of War. And the first Infernal Machine. I will also put on a hotkey. 2. And since he is also already attacking here, let's just take it and activate it. It's not yet so strong since I don't have the Sage not connected yet. So quite a long setup time. With the next Infernal Machine, I don't need that anymore. And we do our first up switch. Let's see if the Shrine of War is already up. It is not, but I can still activate again the damage from the Infernal Machine. And now we are 2 frost, 1 fire. And I can spawn my sages.
Sage in the sky.
Oh. Just a little energy. I wait for someone to fight on the map. It's really a weird layout. Oh, the fight is ongoing now. And I can help from afar if he gets a little closer. And let's activate. And everything starts to die. And because I still have a fire up, I of course took an Earthshaker. And for little smaller problems, a thunderstorm. So let's go to the next camp and show how this is supposed to work. The later stages I'm adding life weaving, but I don't have that orb switch done yet. So I'm taking weaker tower, the harder tower. And let's activate the Shrine of War again. So, and since we have a boss, let's add some... Oh, the ice barriers are not needed anymore. For a boss I would add some ice barriers. And to have the complete showcase, let's do the final orb switch.
Forces are under attack.
So the weaker tower with the temporary one, the stronger tower, and activating again. Everything burns. And adding a thunderstorm. And now the trick. I can just offer and do it all over again. Let's activate again. And now I can offer my Storm Singers as often as I want.
Ready.
Even mid-fight.
Storm Singer.
Maybe I should have looked after my energy. Get another Storm Singer in. Do another offering.
Storm Singer ready.
And just take another building. And do it all over again.
Is under attack.
Let's see what's up here.
Your forces are under attack.
So it's quite a crazy strategy, but it works out fine.
Storm Singer.
I'm always thinking, where's all this energy coming from?
Hail to our powerful ally.
Where's all this damage coming from? But I tried to look at if this is help from other players, but no matter what I do, I always kill stuff. Oh, finally a challenge. The first one, the second one, the Infernal Machine. And I added something. Let's claim more buildings.
Storm Singer ready.
And I can... And it just ticks down. I should have taken care of this earlier.
An ally requests your attention.
Let's see who gets there first.
Shield maidens.
And it's done. No, it's not.
Your forces are under attack.
And it's still not done.
An ally requests your attention.
Oh, seems like we missed the camp in this craziness. Let's check out this layout again. This connects to this one, which is in a pocket and has a road around. It's just madness. And one thing, but it's good that it happens like this, because one thing I like about this deck is with the way this is set up. If somebody else gives you ground presence, you can do all the stuff you can do with your own units. Also from afar. Infernal Machine goes up. And the enemies go down. Finally. So, that's the setup for the Infernal Machine. Thanks to Emma for suggesting this. And if you have any suggestions to make this better, I'm not sure how really, because I want the meta mastery and I want a buffed Infernal Machine, and the Shadow Orb comes along with that. So maybe you have an idea, then drop a DM, and see you in the Forge, fellow Skylords.